Jadon Sancho is pushing for a move away from Manchester United, with Paris Saint-Germain in his sights. The Englishman's future at United remains uncertain heading into the final days of the summer transfer window. He has patched up his relationship with Erik ten Hag after returning from Borussia Dortmund, but the Community Shield starting 11 hinted he is still not among the manager's most trusted forwards. Alejandro Garnacho was not involved in the club's preseason tour at all, yet he was handed more minutes than Sancho against Manchester City. A report in Spanish outlet Fichajes claims Sancho is not part of Ten Hag's plans and is doing everything he can to join PSG this summer. The 24-year-old is clear about his desire to move to the French capital. It is claimed he even has reached a preliminary agreement with the Ligue 1 giants. PSG have shown interest in Sancho since June, having been impressed by his display against them in the Champions League semi-finals. However, PSG are yet to make a formal move. Fichajes relays a report from French outlet Footmercato, suggesting the Parisian outfit first have to raise funds through player sales before they are in a position to knock on United's door. The French side only recently agreed a big money deal to sign Désiré Doué from Rennes. Interestingly, the French playmaker was linked with United earlier in the summer. Meanwhile, the Red Devils are said to be hoping to make around €60 million from Sancho's sale. The England international remains hopeful that both clubs will manage to find an agreement. One of the players that PSG consider dispensable is Manuel Ugarte. It has been widely reported that the Uruguayan midfielder is United's priority target to strengthen their midfield. Having said that, both sides remain far apart in their valuation despite Ugarte's desire to move to Old Trafford. Recently, the People's Person covered a report suggesting super agent Jorge Mendes is in England to find a solution. One Manchester United flop who was adored by Erik ten Hag is closing in on his next move. The Red Devils do not have a glowing transfer record in the post-Ferguson years, with far too many big money deals failing to live up to expectations. That has not changed under Erik ten Hag, with many of the Dutchman's signings still trying to justify the millions of pounds spent on them. However, one of ten Hag's biggest flops came from a deal that hardly cost a penny. With a severe lack of striker options at Old Trafford, eyebrows were raised when United struck a loan deal for Burnley forward Wout Weghorst in January 2023. The Dutchman won over the hearts of supporters with his passionate performances, but ultimately he left the club with just 2 goals in 31 total appearances. Now back at Burnley, Weghorst came on for the Clarets in their championship opener against Luton Town last weekend. Striker spotted at airport ahead of move. Despite playing regularly for Manchester United just over 1 year ago, there is no space for Weghorst in Burnley's championship squad. The 32-year-old is closing in on an exit from Turf Moor and he has now been spotted at an airport ahead of a deal being finalized. According to ESPN, Weghorst has been linked to Eredivisie giants Ajax and was spotted at Amsterdam Airport. His sighting in Amsterdam has added fuel to rumors that he will leave Burnley this summer. Burnley boss on transfer rumors. Amid reports that Weghorst could leave Burnley this summer, manager Scott Parker responded to questions on his future. Read more. Date fixed for Manchester City's Premier League hearings, Q&A, all the big questions answered. That's probably still to be decided at this moment in time, Parker said. Woot, the one thing I will say, he's been in for a week now and I have nothing but huge admiration for him as a man in terms of how he's come in. He's been a massive professional.